Good evening, everyone. I'll just wait for a few people to come on. My name is Emma Goddard, and you will find me at coastalcrafter.com. I'm a demonstrator in the UK, and I go live every Sunday evening, usually at 8:30. I am a little later this evening, just got held up with dinner and things like that. So I had a yummy dinner. And I thought it was just coming out of the oven about 8:15. And I thought, oh, do I rush it or do I just eat at a pace that I'm not going to get indigestion? So I paced myself and I've come on a little later. Good evening. Hi, Donna. Hi, Carol. Hi, Rita. Hey, Karen. And Marie, long time no see. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you have all had a wonderful weekend, whatever you have been up to. Here we've had the Jubilee weekend. So there has been lots going on. Hello. We had a family meal on Thursday. Went to other family on... I've lost track with days, to be honest. I'm so I've been on leave. So I was finished from work last week and then we went camping from Sunday to Tuesday. So it was a bit of odd days, like going on a holiday on a Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, came back Wednesday and then just honestly lost track of days. Jennifer says, have I got the new travel mugs? Yes, I do. I've got the, I went for Parakeet Party was the one I went for. And it's fabulous. Keeps drinks nice and cold. I took it camping. So we had camping. It was beautiful weather, interjected with rain showers and a little bit of hail, which was nice. But thankfully, we had kind of ducked out in the car to go and take cover in a shopping centre in the morning when it was raining. And then when we came out, we were in the car when it absolutely, the sky just emptied and it was hail and yeah. And then the sun came back out in the afternoon and it was lovely again. So it was really mixed, but yeah, the tent went up in the dry and came down in the dry. Happy camper. So that was that. And then obviously we've had the Jubilee weekend. So yeah, just went to family on Saturday. And again, made the most of the sunshine and then it started to rain. So yeah. Hey Jen, it's been fabulous. The Jubilee stuff's been fabulous. Been watching it on the telly. I've got my London mug. This was a present from Jen. How cool. It's a massive cup as well, holds plenty of tea. There's lack of sleep the past few days due to the change, staying up late watching. Yeah, the concert last night. So yeah, the parade today, it was really good. Lots and lots. I need to go back and watch the highlights. So yeah. Jennifer is getting a collection of the mugs. Starry Sky. Yes, they're good, aren't they? Right, let's chatter more crafting. We can talk while we craft. I've pulled out these stamp sets. This one was the one that I kind of definitely wanted to use, was the big Hooray. And then this one also fell into the basket. I feel like they're a really good pair. Nice bold sentiments, nice bold flowers. So yeah. Lizzie got a free dessert, as you're called, Elizabeth. Oh, result. Let me swap you to the desk view. Jen says, uh-oh. I know they weren't in my collection either, these stamp sets. They weren't in my collection either. They have only recently come because I saw some fabulous cards that Melody Hyde had made. If you don't follow her on Instagram, she is well worth a follow. She is Hammond and Penny. She does some awesome cards. So I have pulled out this big stamp set and some Jubilee inspired colours. But I have also pulled in the cup of tea DSP. So I thought something with this maybe. We'll see. Karen says, didn't even recognise them. I know. Which page of the catalogue are they on? They are called Simply Fabulous. And let me just find them for you. So I should have done this before. Someone might find them before me. I am in the index. Simply Fabulous, page 41, and the big Hooray, page 60. So page 60, that one is with the hedgehogs and the cute bear. So that's that one. And then page 41 is just below the swimsuits. So that one, also amazing. And then this one, I thought really nice sayings and like big as well. So yeah. Right, let me stamp this. So, in fact, I am going to stamp it with the Stamparatus. I'm going to change my mind because I want it. I'm allowed to change my mind. It's okay. Let's stamp it. Oh, I need a mat. So because it's photopolymer, I do need a mat. That's the extra layer. And then I will pop it on with some Memento. Now, Memento doesn't give you a really like crisp, like dark back to start with. So I do find that stamping on the Stamparatus will allow you to stamp a couple of times and get it nice and dark. No, that's not bad, actually. To be fair, that is not bad. Evening, Sue. Evening, Paula. Over the weekend, I also put up on my website, I will show you towards the end. I will try and remember. There's something on that, I think. I put up 2 new classes. Now, one of them is using the cup of tea stamp set. And it is predominantly, I have to say, stamp set and dies. It is not the DSP or the colourway that is in the catalogue. So the colourway for that suite is the New In Colours, which are lovely and bright, but my class is not using that, and it give you different ideas with that suite, with that bundle, with different colours. There. That is the cup of tea, and then in June, and then in July I'm using Abigail Rose. So Kathleen says signing up for a cup of tea, but unfortunately we'll be away. Oh, that's it. You know, you can always catch it on the replay. So with all my classes, you get a live Zoom session, and then you get a PDF with linked edited videos. That is released to you at the time of the live class. So you'll have a Facebook group with the live in it, and you can share your projects with other people in the class. And then the PDF has the linked video, which gives you all the written instructions and measurements, and also a video that you can watch back anytime that you wish. With the cup of tea class, though, I was going to say I have got an in-person version of this class coming up this Saturday, so the 11th of June. There are still spaces available, and it is in Emsworth. So it's at the lovely Felix and Tabitha in Emsworth. So if you're local enough to come along, then I would love you to come and join us. It will run from 10:30 till 1, and there will be refreshments and treats and all the supplies that you need for the class. So that is this Saturday. And then the online version is on the 25th of let me just check my dates. Yeah, Saturday the 25th. And that is at 7:30 in the evening. So if you have signed up for my Brian and Emma's super awesome fun time card kit, you may also realise that the Zoom call for that, the bonus Zoom call for that, is also on the 25th, but it is before the class. So it is earlier in the evening, but it is on the same day. So lots going on. But yeah, the cup of tea class, places available if you want to come in person. I love that, Lizzie. You're online with Anne-Marie and watching multitasking. I love that. Ah, hi, ladies. How cool. Hazel says, couldn't resist. So looking forward to them. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. So I love this sentiment. It is so, I love that it's so big and bold. And you do have to fussy cut it out if you want to have it raised up. But it's not too bad because the font on it is so big. It's actually all right to cut around. Not too bad. There. Hooray. Kathleen says, have you had a chance to look and order anything from the new mix? Yes, I have. So as demonstrators, we have seen the July to December mini. That's what the word is. We get to pre-order the month before it goes live. So this month in June, as a demonstrator, we get our hands on products early. So it does mean that I have placed a little pre-order, just a little one, with a few bits and pieces, and they are on their way. It is actually arriving with me tomorrow, which is very exciting. Good morning, Joan. Evening, Alison. I was just saying the Emsworth cup of tea class is this Saturday coming in person, and there are places available. So if anyone wants to book onto that, then I would love you to come along. Right, I am just loading up these stamps. What else do I want? This one. That one, that'll do for now, I think. Oh, that leafy one as well, maybe. So many good stamps in this one. Can I see my pre-orders with the teacups? You know it makes sense, Kathleen. The teacups are fabulous. And I think seeing them in different colorways as well. The bright colors are lovely. Yeah, seeing them in kind of different soft colors. Very nice. So this is Tahitian Tide. And I'm going to stamp some sweet sorbet. This flowers is called Simply Fabulous. And I have leaves. a random colour combination, I know. You might think, oh, we're going to go for... I trust you can create beautiful colours. Yes. What other colour should we mix with this? I want either a grey, maybe, or... Crushed curry. There's kind of, I'm looking at this paper now, there's kind of these colours inspired. Let's have a look at maybe, let's clean this flower up. Now this is So Saffron. Might be, oh no, that's nice, because it maybe might be a bit too soft, but actually very nice. And there's like a little middle of this flower in this stamp set, but it is tiny, 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 tiny. So we get our tiny little block out. And maybe do yellow middles. Do blue middles. And red, which is the sweet sorbet. I should have cleaned that first. Cool. Let's do some more leaves, shall we? Should we do... Let's keep these quite bold. So there's this one here. I think this is too... maybe, don't know. Too not solid. These are quite solid images, aren't they? Don't know. Maybe that'll add. What do we think so far? Quite bright. Let's add in. It's got like a little tulip flower as well. Let's bring in one of those. And one in blue. That looks like Pac-Man, doesn't it? Chomping. You could do a Pac-Man grid, couldn't you? Very retro. And then this little one at the middle of that flower. Let's see. He also says, good thing I've been drinking is going to be psychedelic. I know. Oh, bodge that up. Let's stamp that again. Better. Cherry says, I love this. Oh, do you? Thank you. Bit bright and bold, but we'll see. I'll see if I need some more leaves in a minute. I might do one more of them in sorbet. Now, of course, we've got a little bit of fussy cutting to do. Good evening, Katie. Right, let's see. Put that out of the way. My hand. Right, let's go for it. So this is Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and So Saffron. So pieces. So we're just going to, now I didn't need to cut all of these out. I could have stamped some directly onto the background, but I'm not exactly sure where I wanted them. And I was in the mood for fussy cutting tonight. I mean, when am I not in the mood for fussy cutting? But I really was. I thought I really, really want to sit and cut some bits and pieces out. Although I do have an idea for another card that's going to be less cutting out. We shall see. So there's quite a lot of fussy cutting. I know. You know, that's good. Sometimes just a pair of snips and some stamped images and away you go. And the beauty with this is it doesn't require, you are just literally stamp and go, because it's not a lined image. So the ink and the stamping does the work for you. You don't have to colour these. You really do get that lovely stamped image. So if colouring is not your bag, then these would be great stamp sets. And they're a good price, these ones. They're kind of a good add-on. They're not, you know, they're not a part of a big suite where you're buying loads of stuff. I'm not sure if that's really meant to go in that centre bit, but I like it. I think it kind of fills it in nicely. And I think although these are bright, by keeping to the 3 colours rather than adding in, you know, green for the leaves as well, it stops it being too busy. And who would have thought to stamp leaves in red and blue? A bit different. So, what have people been enjoying using the most? Now you've had the annual catalogue products a little while. What's been your most popular stamp? What's been your most inked stamp set from the new annual catalogue? I have used Hues of Happiness a lot. Love that one. Claire says Abigail Rose, Happiness Abounds, Karen. Yes. So beautiful. Abigail Rose is stunning, isn't it? It's stunning on its own, just stamped as really simple, just lines, but also lovely to colour as well. It comes with all that lovely muted kind of brown and grey paper. Karen says I'm nearly out of, I know that's some prints DSP. Oh my goodness, that's the blues and the grey granite, isn't it? Just as soon as I saw the catalogue, I was like, I have to have that set. Must have that. It was one of my top picks. Yeah, I think that's great. If you get through a whole thing of DSP, I mean, a reason to buy some more, but I mean, it shows you really love it, doesn't it? I mean, it's good to use the things we buy. Waiting for the textured linen suite. Oh, which one's that? Is that the one? Is that the one with the big flower, Melissa? Is that the... Is the stamp set in that called Lovely and Lasting, or is that another one I'm thinking of? This has never happened before. You must really love it. You must really love that paper. I'm going to have to look that sweet up, Melissa. It's not coming to my mind. Textured linen. Is it Lovely in Linen? Is that the one, or is it that one? Love that. Love that big flower. Mind you, I am anything floral. Like, oh, leaves and flowers. So what else is happening in the world of Stampin' Up in general? Oh, there's a kit offer at the moment, so buy one get one half price. And there is obviously the last chance list is out, so there is some bargains to be had from the January to June mini catalogue, where product is now in the last month of being available. Some's carried over, and some will be going from our catalogues. So there is some reduced down. There are some bargains to be had. Nearly there with the cutting out of these. Oh yes, there's the robot kit. I'll try and share my screen when I finish making the cards, and I'll show you. I have a couple of the robot kits coming actually in my order. It looks really fun and really good for like kids cards. So and also I thought it'd be good for some scrapbook pages as well. If you're a scrapbooker. Okay, so we've got these flowers. Now, I have thought that this would go on going really bold. Have you got your sunglasses on, Hazel? Or maybe just have another drink. I'm going really bright. I was thinking go here on Sweet Sorbet. What do we think? Maybe a pop of white behind, but I don't think it needs it. I think I'm gonna layer this on and see how we go. I'm not sure if I want the tulip ones on this card. It might not need it. Let's see. I ended up with 3 on it. I don't think, maybe these aren't needed. I wonder if I can bring in some white leaves. What do you think? We're in close enough to see. What do you think? It's just recovering from my super fast fuzzy cutting. Oh, Melissa, you have had a lot on, haven't you? Oh, was the wedding great? Did you have a lovely time at your son's wedding? What a fabulous occasion. Just bring in some white leaves just to soften this down a touch. Nice. That is going to be better. Maybe a few more. There, something like that. I just think maybe hooray, have we got an it's your birthday or something like that? Or hooray, let's that's what I need. That's what I need. Let's celebrate. This is from the Simply Fabulous. I've just pulled that from there. So from the same stamp set. And shall we stamp it in? Let's do it in sweet sorbet first and see. Ah, thanks, Joanna. Evening, Rebecca. Late to the party. I was late to the party too. I didn't start till 9 o'clock. I was busy having my dinner. We had toad in the hole tonight. It was delicious. Although the Yorkshire pudding mix it came up nice, but just when it was cooking in the oven, it was a bit stodgy. I said to my husband, I think, as much as I love toad in the hole, I think I prefer cooking sausages separate, cooking Yorkshire puddings, and then just having them on the plate with vegetables, and then just having the two things together. I'm not sure there is a need to cook them together in the oven, is my thought on that. Might be controversial. Like a what's it? You know, Galley's what's toad in the hole. It is Yorkshire pudding mixture, so like a batter mixture that makes Yorkshire puddings. So like a pancake mix. And you cook the sausages in a casserole dish with hot oil, pour the batter in, and then the Yorkshire pudding mix cooks around it. But it makes the Yorkshire pudding a bit soggy. And I think, Kayla's is very British. Toad in the hole Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, I think my Yorkshire puddings, I love my Yorkshire pudding. So I think I'm with the two together but separate. Kayla's more fancy than us Aussies. We just chuck snags on the Barbie. I love it. Right, let's stick this down. So should we I say stick it down, should we put it on dimensionals? So I wonder if it needs a little blending. Let's sugar that off and just pop. I wonder if we can get a little. So this is Sweet Sorbet ink on Sweet Sorbet cardstock. Just realised the camera is in quite close. Let me move you out a bit. There. Just to give it a little bit of. Hazel says, love toad in the hole, but doesn't work gluten-free. No, but you can get mini gluten-free Yorkshire pudding, so separate sausages and gluten-free would fill my tum. Yum. Yes. Delicious. I mean, I've just eaten, and quite frankly, the conversation is still making me hungry. Have a Tupperware to shake the mix in. Oh, and from Yorkshire, never fails. Fabulous. Toad in the hole to me is you cut a circle out of a sandwich and cook an egg in it. Yes. I mean, that sounds wonderful as well. But if you said to me that was toad in the hole, I would be like, where's my Yorkshire pud? So I think we're just about getting the dimensionals on here. If they're a little bit wide, you could always cut some edgy bits off here. I've got a recipe I found on, it was a good few Christmases ago now, goodness. But the recipe for that, for the Yorkshire puddings, is it's the flour amount, 2 eggs, and then an extra egg white. And you mix that up first, so it goes like quite sticky, I suppose. It's not a liquid, it's just the flour and the eggs mixed together, and then put the milk in. But I think the extra egg white makes a difference, because my Yorkshire puddings do raise up. Hot oil in the oven first, and then they do raise up quite big. But I do think that extra egg white does the trick. So right, let's just raise that up. And then Jane says, my mum used to tell all in the air mix, beating it lots and lots. Yeah, I think that's what makes it raise up. Right, where did I have these? Because I've now taken them off the page. Yeah, I think if you've got it all laid out how you want it, then you have to take it off like that. Sometimes a neat trick is to take a photo with your phone. And then you can refer back to it if you think I've got it where I want it to be. I'm just going to have to wing it. Hooray, let's celebrate. Right, let's stick these in. Hello and welcome if you are new to my lives. Got a few people joining. Everyone say, oh, see, also let it rest for a while before using. See, yes. That's the trick. Let's see. Right, so I'm just going to use little bits of glue to put these on. And so the Hooray and the Let's Celebrate is popped up with dimensionals, but the flowers and the leaves are not. They are just going to be glued on and arranged top and bottom. Let's have that in there as well. Maybe on the side there. Oh, trying to glue it with my pokey tool. That's the only thing about having put that on there before. Just need to peel that up to get that behind. Right, and then I was going to have these flowers down this corner. Let's put some more leaves down here. And is that glued? No, I didn't even glue that one. Whoops. busy chatting. I didn't realise what I'd put glue on and what I hadn't. That one can go in there. It's coming together. Let's put that one on a dimensional. So mini dimensional. That can then just stick above there. I feel like, no, that's not bad actually. I might put that red one up there. Let's do that. Let's just peel that bit of that H up and I'll find a little dimensional to put that back down. See if we can tuck that in there. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Does it need anything else? A bit of bling, maybe. Oh, got a bit sticking on my fingers there. Let's put that on there. There. Do we like that? Nice and bright. Tuning in from backstage, it was like, I can't believe you have, I know, sweet sorbet and not white. Who are you? Too funny. Too funny. I know. Sweet sorbet. What have they, what's happened? Jubilee has, oh, should we do some Tahitian? Oh, look, these, I've got these. Maybe. These are not Tahitian type, but those pool party ones are kind of cool. I wonder if we can slot a few of them, maybe, in there, because they're a bit sparkly, aren't they? We like it very much. Ah, thanks, Hazel. Oh, so that's fabulous. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to put it on a sweet sorbet base as well. I know, shocker. Shocking. Let me do a half piece long ways. So we'll cut it at 10.5. So we'll do it this way. So we'll cut 10.5 that way. And score at 14.8. It does leave a little bit, but there. And then we can layer that on like so. Hooray! Let's do just that extra blending in the middle there, just given that a bit of shading behind, just giving it an extra depth where it's not embossed or anything. It just gives it a little something. Yes, nice and cheery. Ah, thanks, Melissa. This is nice and cheery. Right, should we make another one? What time are we? 9:45. I didn't start till 9 o'clock, so technically could still keep going as long as people are still up. Let's do, what else have I got? I had thought of what had I thought of? Ray. Be back at work tomorrow. Not tomorrow. No, Sue says, are you back at work tomorrow? No, I have an extra day off, which is lovely. Because I don't normally, my normal working day is not a Friday. I took the extra day off tomorrow, so I've got an even longer weekend, which is lovely. And I'm back to work on Tuesday. Right, I have pulled out this ray of light stamp set. Have you seen this one? It's pretty cool. I haven't yet stamped this, so I might give that a go. Let's see. What colour shall we do? What about Tahitian Tide still? But maybe with a blending brush. I'm just not even sure where I'm going to go with this, but let's let's wing it together. Let's see what this does. So, Tahitian Tide, and I want it quite subtle. So I'm just going to pop some on with a blending brush. Let's see. I want like a really light background. I don't know if this is even going to stamp very well, so we'll see. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Let me show you it full strength, just so you can see the difference. So I am inking that with the Tahitian, and then we'll go, oh, whoops. Nice. Completely different, but so that was applied with the blending brush, and then that was full on inked. So nice. Let me pull this. So I'm just trimming this down. I thought something like 9.5 by 13 and a bit, maybe less than that, because I want to trim that bit off. Let me see how that sits. So I want to come in slightly less on that side. What do I want to do? I want about 0.5 centimetre off. I'm just literally eyeballing that. It's not going to go on a red card, but it just gives me an idea of size. What shall we do? Shall we do the Hooray in full strength? I am trying to think of colours. Colours. Let me do the Hooray in. Can you hear my cogs are whirring? I'm like, what colour to do? I think I'm going to stamp it in Tahitian, the big Hooray, and then we'll figure out the rest. So let me do that. don't have a chamois, let me find chamois is all, it's on my desk, but it's absolutely bone dry. So you just give that a wipe. Dry. That'll do. Let's do that is one juicy ink pad. Oh my goodness, that is very juicy. My adhesion obviously hasn't been used very much. If you find your ink pads are a bit juicy, I just push the ink to one side. I don't take it out of the ink pad because you don't want to lose that ink, but just push it to one side. And then take that off. Better. Right, let me get another piece of white. It's still splotching through. I think the problem is I'm wiping this with a baby wipe, which I would not normally do. And I think it's leaving the stamp wet. Have I got any kitchen towel? I do. See, I was too busy making my toad in the hole that I didn't get my chamois ready. Let's dry it off. Let's try again. Let's hope this time. Let me get a nice image. Better. I'm going to go with that. It's fine. The ink is obviously very wet. Right, let's cut this out and then decide what colours can we put with Tahitian Tide. Do we think like a pink or something? Or grey, I'm not sure. Let's do Hooray. And let me do now. This was a similar layout. If you check out Melody, she has done this with the Hooray, and I really liked it. So this was inspired by one of her cards, the way I've cut the Hooray, but sort of laying one underneath the other. So Hooray, and I do polish pink or parakeet. Polish pink's a good chat. All three. I love that. I'm feeling like polish pink and parakeet. So let's get the sunglasses on. Let's go really bright. If you thought the last card was bright, let's carry on with this one. Let's make it even brighter. Right. Give me a second. Noisy boys. Noisy boys. Right. Lisa says I make that look so easy. Oh, bless you. Right, let's practice. Kay, I love Tahitian ties, such a beautiful colour. In fact, they are all beautiful, aren't they? Yes, I think they are all beautiful. So we can have the hooray, and ray being like a ray of light as well. Love that. Hooray. What shall we bring in? Should we bring we'll bring flowers onto it, I think. Polished pink and parakeet. I'm doing it. I'm going to bring in, look. Summer colours. Let's do. Leaves. Parakeet. Like lime. Love it. That's still got red on it. Let me find something to wipe that with. Okay, I don't think we're going to need many of these actually. Could it be matte? It could actually. Do you know, if I didn't put pink flowers all over it, it could be. I mean, you know, what man doesn't love bright pink flowers all over their card? But well, did you know what? A parrot, an actual parakeet, that would look quite cool, wouldn't it? A parakeet sitting on there as well. I'm losing my mind tonight. Right. Flowers, flower powder. Let's do that shape as well. The other thing that is in this set is oh no, they're not. They're like buds, aren't they? They say they're like little hearts, but they're not. Hooray, hooray, hooray. There is another small hooray in this set as well, which I really like. This one. Let me grab a little block. I've got stuff everywhere. Hooray. Let's cut these. Polished pink on my hands now. I didn't put the centers in these flowers, but I think that's okay. I think I'm going to leave these white. I did the centers in the last ones, but I don't think you need to. I think they're okay. What do we reckon? They're looking good, doesn't it? Hooray, hooray, hooray. Let's cut that one out. Not sure I'm going to use these, but I thought it could be fun to have like hooray, hooray. Maybe like have an extra. Like hooray, hooray, and then a big hooray. Maybe. parakeet is so vibrant, isn't it? It's I love it. So nice to have a really bright green. I'm gonna have to. I love Granny Apple Green though, but I'm not sure those other Hoorays are going to make it onto the card. Not sure at the minute. I thought it was a good idea, but I'm thinking not. And I think this will end up on a white background. Now I have my cup of tea. I'm obviously feeling better. I don't know what was coming over me using a coloured card base. A funny 5 minutes. Do try. Right, should we just have 3 flowers maybe? You could use any little flowers. You could pair this up with any of your floral sets. The sentiments, the Hooray and stuff, you could pair up with other sets that you might have. There's a little bit of like confetti in here as well, and there's like a little big like speech marky things, like to sort of do sort of shouty marks, I suppose. Oh, a bit close to that one. Never mind. That's okay. Let's give them a little bit of a zhoosh. Hooray. There, maybe. Something like that. I think 3 is enough, actually. I might do just an extra leaf just to balance that out. We'll have one of each of the leaf styles. I've stamped more, but I think we'll just use the 3. It's balanced enough on there. So I'm not going really close to the edge of this because otherwise it's just going to fall apart. I mean, it's quite a thin sort of spriggy leaf. I'm following the outline as if it was being die cut, really. I'm not going all the way down into here because it will just be falling apart. Just enough to give it some definition. So coming down, maybe sort of down here a little, but then coming back away and round because, you know, I mean, I love fussy cutting, but that's just crazy. Right, let's do that under there. It's going to be covered anyway, isn't it? There, that's fine. And then we can have some Tahitian tied twine maybe on here. Let's keep them to one side. What else? Jen. So bright and cheery. Thank you. White card base. Let's do 2.5. So you're not wrong. Need twine somewhere. Right, that's going to go on there. Oh, Gillian, thank you. Clean and bright. Thank you. This background stamp is awesome. Right, let's have a little look-see. So we've got some Tahitian tied. just to make that pop. I don't want loads of it, but it's nice and textured. So I think we'll just lift that with a little bit of that colour. I think that's probably, yeah, that's the one I'm going to use. So I'll do that in a minute. Let's stick this down first and then I can maneuver that around. So dimensionals. Now split that down. I've got the Who and then the Ray. Hooray. And then these are fun. Oh, there, kind of have it overlapping a little. It's good. Put that on there. So I just snip that off, and I put the glue dot on the edge there because that you can just sort of tuck under then, and it doesn't have to go as far under the stamps, but it gives the illusion that it's further behind. Let's pick that up, put that there. Oh, come on, that under there, and then we'll have a couple of these flowers, one in there and one on top. So it's kind of all gathered together. Maybe that looks like quite a big, I've come too far out with that leaf, I think. I might just punch a little white sprig or two and just soften that down with a white piece under there. That just brings it closer into that flower, and then maybe one in there as well. That's going to just slide in better. Let's measure this up. So I cut that to 9 centimeters by 9 by 13. So I'll cut the DSP to like 9.4 by 13.4. Let's see what that's. So it's a 4 mil gap. Let's see. I must have cut that wrong because I've got a bigger bit at the bottom. So I'll just trim that down. Just trim that a little. Don't know what I was measuring. There, better. Let's glue that. You could even go slightly jaunty, couldn't we? We could kind of go slightly off, and then that would stick out like that. But I'm gonna go straight on like that. I think I might put that up on dimensionals actually. So this is the adhesive sheets. So when I'm doing a big section like this, I will tend to grab some of these because it means I'm not having to put hundreds of dimensionals all over the back. And you can just chop pieces off, which are quite handy. There. So let's layer this in the center. there. And shall we put a bit of twine on here? We've got diffusion tied twine. Okay, so let's open. Do just a little bow. Very summer, isn't it? Very summer. Let's see if we can tuck that under there. Oh, that came right off. Bit heavy-handed with my tucking. Let's put a dimensional on there and stick flower back. Whoops. That's funny. Right. That is on there. Then we just need some rhinestones or some bit of bling maybe. Where are my normal rhinestones? They're around somewhere. Must have them out on the desk here. Here they are. I've got all odds and bobs in a packet, all left over from stuff. I should try and finish these up really. They've got to be sparkly ones, haven't they? Sparkly rhinestones. 3, 4, 5 maybe. Let's tuck one under there. And one up there. I don't know how I've ended up with so many leftover bits of rhinestones. Ah, thank you. Fun, huh? So I'm going to try and quickly share with you. So I was trying this earlier, so bear with me and see if this will work. Let me see if I can bring myself back. I am going to share. Let me see if this will do what I want it to do. I think it will. So, there we go. Got it. Okay, so it was just a quick reminder at the end just to say that my cup of tea class is open for booking, as is my Abigail Rose. So I wanted to show you where this was on my blog. If you've not booked a class with me before, or you've not been to my blog before on my website, along the top here, you can see classes, tutorials, and more. And if you click on classes and events and kits, this is where all my classes are. So there's 2 live at the moment. Cup of tea class, as I say, there's an in-person class in Emsworth on the 11th. And then there is an online class on the 25th of June. And then I've got the Abigail Rose open already for booking for the July class. So you simply click on that and it takes you in and it gives you all the details that you need. And you can choose then the class option that you wish to book. So that is the classes. And to find me, it's just coastalcrafter.com. And then it was also to say as well, at the moment, there is the kits collection. That is buy one, get one half price. And this is a new kit that is out. So this one here is called Robot Buddies. And it comes with a little stamp set, a pumpkin pie ink pad, these sort of sticker sheets or pop-out sheets, I'm not sure, and a Bermuda Bay ink spot, as well as a block and embellishments. And this is the stamp set, so super cute. And the offer will give you the highest priced item of the kits for the half price item. So typically when you do sort of buy one get one free or buy one get one half price, it's always the cheaper one. Actually, this will automatically give you the higher price kit for the half price offer, and that's off any of the kits collections that you can see here at the moment. And then also in the shop is last chance products. And so you can see here, if I default to English, you can see the saving. So on the horizons is down to 1980. So you can just go through here and see any of the last chance products. That's the easiest way to view it. There are links and things to retired lists, but they're not the easiest to see. Simply going to my shop and looking through is the easiest way to view the savings and the items. So there you go. That is what is happening with those. Thank you for joining me. Kathleen, I've just seen your comment. No, you don't need any other DSP. You're all good. So for the cup of tea class, you're all good with the bundle. Thank you, Lisa. I will take photos of these and share them. So these are the 2 cards that we made this evening. Nice and bright, sunglasses at the ready. And I will be back next week with some more crafting. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've all had a good weekend. Have a good week, everyone, and I will see you soon. And I may see you at class. Thanks, everyone. Bye.